Hi everybody, welcome to my channel. It's Wendy here from Little Nest Crafts. I hope that you're keeping well. The weather here has been glorious today, so it always makes you feel a bit better. So I hope that you've had good weather wherever you are too. Now I'm bringing you this video today because I've been going through my collection of goodies, my collection of original ephemera, and I've been collecting because I wanted to make a French style journal with original ephemera. So I've been collecting, as and when I can see bits, on the internet, and purchasing original documents and photos and things like that, and cards, and that includes these postcards. So I decided that I would like to share the collection that I've got. So I'm going to gradually sort through everything, and I'll be doing French, ephemera documents, and making some digital kits out of those. And to start, what I've done is I've got some of the embroidered postcards, and I've been sort of getting all the blemishes and things out of them. It's taken me quite a number of hours and over the past few weeks to clean them up a little bit, because some of them are quite blemished, and I've put them into a digital kit. So what I've done is I've separated the fronts from the backs as well, and so that it enables you to make more ephemera items with them. And I've also included some spares, and I've also included a background coffee stained page in case you want to back the cards that I've done. So what I'll do, first of all, I'll go through each of the sets that I've got, and just show you them on camera, and then I'll show you the pages that I've done on the digital kit. So this is the first pack. What I'll do is I'll put them to one side, and this is my first pack, and it's got 3 postcards in. And as you can see, this first one is not only a postcard, but it's an actual little card. And so I'll explain more about this one a bit later into the video. So this one is actually a little card, and it's got an insert. And what I've done is I've copied the insert as well. So if you want to replicate this card, you can do that as well, to give you the opportunity of doing that. And I've copied the back of the card as well to enable you to make it into an actual card. So as you can see, it's lovely. But on the digital copy, you won't see the ribbon and things like this, and I've taken out a lot of the blemishes and things like that to make it look a little bit more fresh, So as you can see, it's beautiful. And I'll also discuss something about the cards as well, to give you some ideas of what to do with them. So that's the first one. And then this is the second one. And this is an actual postcard now. And in the kit, in my YouTube page, that's the copy that you can see of the rear. But because they only allow 10 photos in the coffee shop, you won't see the backs of all the others, but I'll show you them as I turn over the cards. So the backs are quite interesting, and I really wish I could speak and read French, but sadly I was never very good at languages in school. So that's the second one, and it's beautiful roses, and it's in 2 shades of pink, and it's got variegated greens in the leaves. And then this is the third one. This one's the most damage of the cards. It's actually missing the corner of there, but I think that adds to its authenticity. So what I was going to try and do was make another corner for it and to cover that up, but I've just left it as is because at the end of the day, you know, this card's probably, I don't know, it's got writing on it, but if there was a date stamp, there's something very faint there. You know, it's faded out, and I've cleaned a lot of this up in the actual digital kit, but I've left the front as is, but I've cleaned a lot of the spots and marks as best as I could off the images. So that's the first kit, which I'll put to one side. And then this is what I've actually made from the digital kit. So as you can see, this is the insert, and I haven't put the coffee dyed on this one, and I wished I had, because I'd included the coffee dyed paper in the kit. So if you want to, you know, print it out before you assemble this, you could put coffee dyed paper on the back and the rear of this and the rear of the card. So that's that. So that's what, you know, what you'll make. So those are the 3 cards, and as you can see, they've come up quite well on the rear as well. And what I've actually done with these is I've made them into little pockets. So all I've done is I glued the 3 sides and used that as a little pocket. So you can either glue that to your page of your journal and have a little tuck spot going in the top, and then using that as a side pocket here. So you could actually have 2 pockets, you know, on a journal page. Let me just use this little folio as an example. So you could glue it down to your page, down there, there and there, have a tuck spot at the top, and then you've still got your little side pocket here to put a journaling card in there as well. So that's the first one, that's the second one, and that's the third one. And there again, I've done the same there, made it into a little pocket. So there we go. This is the second set. I'll show you the originals. So this is the first one, and there's quite a few marks on this one. And that's the back of the postcard, some lovely handwriting on this one. Vivienne is written there. And lots of lovely pansies. That's that one. And then this one, this is a really clean one, this one. It's been very well looked after. I mean, the outside of it's virtually looks brand new. And the embroidery. And then that's the back of that one. (1829). It's actually dated there. So yes, a very old one. Ma chérie maman. Is that beautiful? And then that's the third one. More pansies. A few little spots on there, but on the whole it's quite tidy, that one. And then there's no date stamped on that one, so I'm not sure of how old that one is. So these are the copies that I made. Now these, when I actually put these together, I hadn't actually cleaned the pictures up. So they're the 3 postcards there. So you can see they've come up quite well, and I've done the same there. I've made them into little pockets, but you could actually make a secret writing spot by gluing those 3 sides and round the top, and then cutting across there. And when you pull that apart, you can sandwich a card in the top section, making sure that it fits in the bottom section. So that's another use that you could make with those. So there's the 3 there. And if I show you, oh, I'll show you after, I'll show you the actual kit afterwards. So that's the other kit. And then this is the 3rd part of the kit, the last 3. And we've got, this one's the first one, pansies again, but there's no actual French sentiment on that one. And that's the back of the postcard there. Lovely. This is the second one. There's no writing on the back of this one, so that was just bought and kept by the looks. And then this is the 9th one, number 9 of the kit. They seem to like embroidering the pansies the best, I think. Seem to be the most popular ones. And lovely neat writing on there from Jean to Rosalie Fury in Paris. 28th of December, but it's not dated. They've not put the year, which is a shame. So they're the 9 postcards. And what I'll do now is I'll show you the actual kit. These are the ones that I made initially. There we go. So in the actual kit, what you get are these. So as you can see, I've cleaned them up quite a lot. Hopefully you'll see that they look brighter, although the light in this room's not brilliant. This is page 1. And what I've done is I've put page 1, and then on page 2 you'll find the backs to page 1. And what I've done is, as you can see, you've got 2 frilly cards there and there, and then you've got the handwritten card in the bottom. Now this bottom one is, I should have put them the other way around, but I never thought when I actually put them in my scanner. I should have put them the same way as the cards on page 1. So if you remember, this one, as you can see, there's a bit of the ribbon poking out there, is the reverse for this one. This one is the reverse for that one, and this one is the reverse for that one. And I think what I'll do is, when I put the files in my Ko-fi, I'll make a little note. I'll number these 1, 2 and 3 and that 1, 2 and 3 so that you know which one belongs to which card. Okay, so that's page 2. This is page 3, and I've just said fussy cut round all the edges to make pockets. Oh, fussy cut round the edges to make pockets, glue along 3 edges of your choice and adhere to the rear pieces on page 4. So you can either make them pockets, so you've got an opening there, or with the ones that are the other way around, you can do that and have an opening there. You know, the choice is actually up to you. That's if you want to make them pockets. You know, you can just make them ephemera pieces to put in a pocket in a journal. So same again there. These are the backgrounds for the cards on page 3. And they're in the right order on there. So that one's for that one. That one's for that one, and that one's for that one. So you know which one's which. And as you can see, this is the coffee dyed or tea dyed page, and that was taken from an antique book. So I've tried to match it up so it's not too dark, though it matches the same colour of the actual cards. So this is page 5, and you adhere the fronts of page 5 to the backs of page 6. And as I said before, you've got 9 postcards in here. 7 of them have been written on, and 2 of them you'll find that, you know, are blank. So same again, this one's for this one's for this, and this one's for this. So there we go. I'll just hold it up a little bit. So as you can see, the little spots and things, I've left the odd 1 or 2, but on the whole they do look a bit fresher. So that's page 6. And then this one is your extra page, and what I've done is I've photocopied a couple of the cards again, and so that one goes with that. So I've put there number 1 above goes with number 2 below, and then this one here goes with that one, and this one here goes with that one. So it was just to give you two extra cards, and I haven't photocopied the back, so bear with me 1 second and I'll go and get the extra page. Right, I'm back. Sorry about that. I'd forgotten to print this one. So, as I said before, that one goes with that. So you've got that one with that one with the rear of that one, and then those 2 together. And then what I've done as well, to give you some spares, I've given you a spare rear for one of the fluted ones, because these can be quite fiddly to cut out. So I've done you a spare one of those, and then I've done 2 spares of these, and I've taken out the middle of this one because I didn't know whether you would like to put some vellum inside there, and you could make a type of shaker card and put one of these behind, or whether you wanted just to use a frame to go round the original, just to give it some dimension, to make it feel a little bit more realistic. And then also I was thinking was, you might want to actually embroider, you know, because these are embroidery images. I mean, take that rose for example, you know, you could actually embroider over that and do some slow stitching to make it seem a bit more authentic, and then cut out the frame and put the frame round, and you've got your own faux but original embroidery postcard yourself. So that's another, you know, another option, which hopefully I'll get round to doing myself one day. So you know, that was just another idea that came through into my head. So those are spares, and I've just put they may not fit all of the postcards. You might have to doctor them a little bit, and you know, make them, you know, cut round them and what have you to make them fit the postcards themselves. So that's that. And then going back to this first postcard here, the one that I said was a card and had got an insert in, I've actually photocopied the insert, if you look at that, and I've taken off, as you can see, there's quite a few blemishes round and about, and then you can see where the ribbon came through there, which I wanted to remove because when you're sewing your pieces together, you know, you don't want to have it in the wrong place, so to speak. And then there was quite a bad blemish along there and underneath the writing, so I've removed those as well. I've left odd little bits just to make it a little bit more realistic. So that's the insert for this card, but you know, with a little bit of jiggery pokery, if you don't want to cut along the fluted edges to make it fit that perfectly, you can cut round the straight edges, and you know, by doing that it'll fit some of the other cards. So you could make an insert possibly for one of the other cards, or as many as you want really, as well. So so that's it really, that's the completed kit. And I do hope that you like it and that you enjoy, you know, for those of you that purchase it, that you enjoy putting it together. It will be available in my Ko-fi shop, and yeah, you know, let me know. I'd love to see what you make with them and what you think of them, and thanks for purchasing them if you do. So until next time then, hope you have a great week. And take good care of yourselves and stay safe. And I'll say bye-bye for now. See you in the next video. Bye.